Let's talk about plant-based. You guys have a product on the market called Sweet Earth. Can you tell me about the history of this product within the group?
Actually, plant-based is a result of a long experience and expertise journey within Nestlé. When it comes to Nestlé Professional MENA, we introduced our portfolio back in early 2021. It is a still niche category, but as Nestlé, we feel we are responsible as food and beverage leader to be pioneer when it comes to plant-based and vegan nutrition.
And why did you decide to introduce a plant-based option?
Very good question. Actually, when it comes to our consumers and our chefs, we are very much used to cooking with meat, with chicken, with fish. When we remove these meat proteins out of the recipe, then consumers and chefs, they struggle to create new recipes. So we introduced these products to give the flexibility to the consumers and the chefs to replace their same recipe, don't change the recipe and just change your meat alternative.
Because I'm assuming it is you want to provide consumers a tasty plant-based option versus just like a salad or veggies.
Exactly. So here also we are trying to prove that vegan food, plant-based food can be super delicious and healthy as well at the same time.
And in terms of the chefs that have been working with Sweet Earth, how have they responded to cooking with the product?
Well, of course, chefs, they are also working on this area, so they are very much looking into learn and adapt themselves to this feature of food. Actually, when it comes to our product, they are performing like meat or chicken. So it's for them super easy and super handy to convert their current dishes to a plant-based alternative.
And where can you get this product from here in the Middle East?
Well, in the Middle East, we have our products in Saudi, UAE, Qatar and Kuwait so far. We are looking to expand more with more awareness in the category. And today, as Nestlé Professional, we have our products all in these 4 countries. Retail, we didn't launch our products in retail yet. We are in out-of-home, but of course our retail colleagues are also looking for a launch soon for consumers to find these alternatives in retail shops as well. Today you can find it in many of the restaurants, hotels, some QSRs we are working with.
And why did you take this approach first to go into restaurants and hotels versus retail?
Very good question. What we see in the consumer's life, actually the trends are coming from out-of-home to in-home. So consumers, what they see in the out-of-home area, then they get excited, they are looking for it, and then they learn a lot, they discuss, they connect with the chefs, and you see also in a lot of social media where this product they can find in terms of the restaurant or any QSR. And then they move to home, so they are like, how can I create this at home? So this category needs a lot of consumer awareness. That's why to create the awareness, first we decided to go with out-of-home.
There's this question usually that comes about when we talk about veganism. Like, why would you want to create a meat-like option for people that don't want to eat meat? How do you respond to that?
Well, actually, what happens, like, as I mentioned, like, awareness is still not there yet. So we are trying to tell people that the sustainability impact of food is actually very important. And also, if you convert your diet to a plant-based, you will have an impact on the sustainability. And sustainability on a personal level, it becomes very overwhelming, let's say. But if it is a community approach, then the impact is there, it's tangible and it's impactful. So this is what we want to show our consumers and customers, that you can have an impact on the future of the food.
Very well said. So when you look at the UAE's plant-based or flexitarian market, how do you describe it right now versus the rest of the world?
So in UAE, the consumers are more aware because they travel a lot, they talk about trends, they try different food. So that's why we see a lot of trend moving towards PBM, plant-based in UAE. And actually Kuwait, which is interesting, Kuwait is also within GCC as a country where all these trends are growing. So moving forward, we see a great potential in this category, and also it's not a trend, I want to say, it is actually a fundamental move. And we are lucky to be here to support our customers to go with this fundamental move.
Would you say that as more and more products like Sweet Earth join the market, this is encouraging people and more GCC countries to develop and allow for more plant-based?
Definitely, yes. Since this category is still at the early stage, actually we are very happy to see also competition in this area, because this is how you grow a category, and this category is very much needed for our future generations. So here our point is to create awareness on the sustainability of the food, to have enough meat for our grandchildren.
Very true. Speaking of competitors, how would you describe your competitive landscape right now?
Our competitive landscape, it's still not very big, I would say. It's growing. We see some local players, which is a great sign that we are on the right track. There are some globals who are like checking the potential. If they see the potential, they move their teams. Otherwise, they are like still they are taking some time. But as Nestlé Professional, we have full dedicated team who is working on the plant-based for the Middle East.
Let's talk about the products itself. What kind of a range does Sweet Earth have?
Yes, so today we have burgers, we have schnitzel, we have nuggets, we have char-grilled pieces. And in our innovation pipeline, actually we have more coming. We have seafood alternatives, we have cold cuts. This category is a category that needs a lot of innovation, improvement. So we are continuously working on our innovation pipeline as well. And when it comes to our portfolio, burgers are used in versatile applications because you can use them as a meat. And when it comes to our food in Middle East, you can use them from kebab, kibbes to also other food items. So it depends on the chef's creativity, but they have all the alternatives they can use in their recipes in terms of chicken and meat replacement.
And I suppose also the products that are out already, it serves its purpose inside the kitchen for chefs within F&B and hospitality, because those are very nice, pieces of vegan meat to work with in a kitchen. I wanted to find out from you if you can talk a little bit about, you mentioned it takes a lot of innovation to make plant-based meats, because it does. There's a lot of work that needs to go into texture, taste, smell. Even the sizzle in the pan, they have to put some, science behind it. Do you know a little bit about the Sweet Earth development?
Yes, actually as Nestlé, we are continuously investing in the research and development for plant-based. And there is a very positive improvement, change in the taste and texture in terms of these products. And actually I can give you an example. Some of our customers, especially in the food delivery, they receive sometimes complaints from consumers that they order the plant-based or vegan option and they receive the real meat, which is not the case.
That is fantastic feedback.
Yes, this shows the improvement of the category. Yeah, it is tremendous work. We have some factories around the world working on plant-based offerings, and we have a huge R&D team. We have chefs, because actually our strength is we have Nestlé chefs, so who are like looking into taste and texture. So they are working closely with our R&D department to make sure we deliver the perfect when it comes to taste and texture. We work on a lot of consumer tests as well, like product tests. We do also customized tests if needed for a specific customer. And of course, like these products are used in applications. So again, it comes to chefs to work on their creativity to finalize the menu.
And what is your aspirations for Sweet Earth in this market?
Our aspiration is for Sweet Earth is very simple. We are looking for simple, tasty, sustainable and healthy food.
What do you hope people experience when they experience Sweet Earth products?
Well, actually, we want people to believe that vegan food, plant-based food can be super delicious and tasty, and they can just replace their current meat with the plant-based products and have the same great taste.
And where would you like to see Sweet Earth in the future?
Actually, when we look at our portfolio, our aim is to tackle all the recipes that is using the meat, actual animal meat, to replace with all sweet earth portfolio. Once we do this, we will be completing our mission.
A very big task, but I'm sure you will get there. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.